Have you been feeling a strange heaviness in the air? Like even worse than you have been feeling before? Sort of a almost nostalgic flashbacks experience. You might be remembering periods of time in your lives that were very difficult and thought you were over them, or maybe difficult period right now is getting super amplified and taking your energy away or demoralizing you. Well, despite appearances, we are not moving backward. You're not falling apart. We're not getting doomed. It is yucky. But what's really happening is we're going through this shadow portal. It's sort of end of September through a great deal of October. And in this shadow portal, a lot of our old unprocessed emotion that got buried, our wounds, our aspects of our learning that have not been actually released are all coming to the surface. And it is uncomfortable, but it's not to torment you. These energies are seeking release. These energies that have not been fully consciously witnessed are coming up so we can appreciate our own human journey. And so how do you deal with all of this? Well, first thing is to have compassion and recognize that life is tough. And in this period of us being on this planet right now, we're going through something that's never happened before. And it's called the ascension process. And it's making us conscious that we are spiritual beings and empowering us by showing us our power and responsibility for how our lives are going. Now, that's not a blame thing, but it's to say our ability to respond, to create. And we're learning. It's like, what the heck? It's not easy. So we're being helped. There's a lot of light beaming on this planet, spirit guides and angels and light beings pouring in to help us meet these surfacing shadow and unwitnessed experiences. So what do we do with that? Well, first of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. We're diving right in. So I'm Sonia. We're working toward ascension. And if you've been sort of landed here, it's because your spirit guides directed you this way. So I hope you find something valuable here. And if you're returning, welcome, welcome back. We are going through a shadow portal, and it is not meant to demoralize us, but it can be demoralizing if we don't know how to deal with it. So the guides have come to me to offer instruction on how to meet this shadow energy and not freak out, not let it overwhelm you, not get discouraged and lose power, but to actually be proactive, to be empowered. So the first thing is you can't heal what you don't reveal. This is especially in one of my favorite quotes of Carl Jung. So reveal what actually is happening, what shadows are surfacing. Put it in my comments here so that the guides that I'm working with will look at those comments. We will work on lifting those out. We will be supportive. The message is that it's not to feel like you're navigating this alone. Next, feel those feelings, but don't get absorbed by them. Imagine almost the best way to deal with this period of your life is to imagine you're watching a movie and it was pretty intense and you're revisiting the most difficult scenes. That's for a lot of people what's coming up. Now, some might actually have flashbacks, memories of things you thought you worked through. I know I have just been flashing back something unbelievable about my childhood, periods that were really yucky, scary, that I had no one to talk to. I didn't even know that it was important to talk to them. I just walked through them and they're coming back up. I've also had flashbacks about my relationships, especially some very difficult ones in my early 20s. And one in particular that shattered me and never got resolved or had any sort of closure, that I just sort of moved on with, or so I thought, haunting me. The feelings, the moods. You might be experiencing bursts of anger. Anger that wasn't maybe safe to express at another time or an earlier time. Coming up, all of a sudden being really agitated or impatient. Well, this is the shadow purge. This is the unhealed aspects of self seeking light. And the truth is, we cannot heal what we don't reveal. So let's watch it with not only neutrality, but also compassion. Have compassion for that part of you that was struggling so much. Have compassion for the part of you that felt so alone and broken or misunderstood or ashamed or hurt or whatever it was. Just again, like you're watching a movie and you can recognize this journey is not easy. And then have some affection for your resilience. Have some appreciation for the fact that this didn't break you and that it doesn't help you to hide it, that it does need to surface. It does need to come to the light so you can release it, and that you don't have to release it by yourself. You do have a spirit team. First, your higher self is definitely participating in this energetic transformation, this purge and ascension to the light. So call in your higher self. Thank your higher self for being here. Thank your higher self for giving you the consciousness to witness these heavy energies and be able to release them. You have guides and angels. You have healing guides who know how broken and how painful these parts of your life were and how so much of it you went through alone. So thank your angels and guides and ask them to help you. You might be being visited by your ancestors and your parents if they've transitioned, or people you've known if they've transitioned, and not like a happy reunion, but like, hey, you're back and I have some things I have to say to you because you really hurt me. And again, this is not a revenge or get even, it's a witnessing of what has happened. In fact, there's a song, I think it was from the early 70s, Can I Get a Witness? And this is what's happening. Your soul wants a witness and wants you to witness what you've gone through with love and compassion and depth. But again, let your angels and your guides help you. And another thing you can do is help the energy keep moving on. So how do I do that? Well, think about the things that do move energy, the things we do. Vacuum, sweep, open windows and doors, purge, empty closets, empty and give away things that have emotional heaviness to them. Don't hold on to them. Let it go. And let it go because you're moving into a new version of you, an enlightened, lighter, light-hearted version of you. So we want to release all of this stuff we've energetically stuffed or hoarded or hidden. This is shadow to the light. The other thing you can do is singing. You can sing the blues, you can sing gospel tunes, you can sing Broadway tunes, but sing moves the energy from the heart. We sing to process emotion. We sing to express things that are difficult. We sing as human beings. We sing to help ourselves move through things. So this is another incredible way in which you can move this energy along. I was given a wonderful inspiration by my spirit guides in light beings, Joachim and the emissaries of the third ray, and a particular and beautiful guide I've had, Louise Hay, who was the woman who wrote the book, You Can Heal Your Life, which has sold millions of copies, who was the mother of our conscious awakening that we are empowered beings. She virtually created the self-help and spiritual consciousness in publishing, and she is someone who shares my same birthday. She's the one who published all my books. She is a particularly endeared spirit friend I have who transitioned from human experience in August of 2017. And she recently came and suggested that the world needs a boost, that connecting, getting out of the shadow and back into the light, and opening the portals and the frequencies that help us feel spirit connection is something that we might be able to assist with. So with her encouragement and the enthusiasm and collaboration of my spirit guides, Joachim and the emissaries, I have been inspired to offer on our shared birthday, Louise and I, October 8th, an activation transmission to open up this inner portal, these energetic dormant portals, so you can feel spirit connection. Not just hope it's there, but actually energetically feel it. So this is an intense activation, and I'm also guided to give you what is called your spirit guide blueprint, which is to help you recognize what spirit guide is working with you right now and on what area of your life where you may need extra assistance. And in the blueprint, I'll give you your guide's name and instructions on how to work with the guide, how to recognize your guide, what the guide's signature is, how to communicate, how the guide is communicating with you, what is blocking you, so that you have instructions on how to interact with the spirit world, because people don't know. It's not something that's been commonly taught. And while we know and even accept that we have guides, this is just going to take it a step further and help you engage and have an interaction. And beyond that, I was also guided to create an audio, because transmission goes through sound. Guides come through that frequency, to speed dial and call in your guide for what you need. So that will be a brief audio transmission. This is an offering that I'm opening up on October 8th. It's a very powerful portal day. It's the beginning of power and the ending of the shadow. So the 1 of the October, the 10-1, the 1 in that is new beginning. The 8, the day of the 8, is the power number and the power of the word and intention. And 2025 adds up to 9, the old. So the beginning, moving out the old. This is just, and you wonder why that day. It's a special day. It's always been a power day. And the other thing is that I will offer even a private, just to 12 people, Q&A. So you can actually talk to my guides and your guide. So this is an important experience that will be available if you feel called to it. So if you want that extra boost of support, the energy, or rather the instructions are below, the information you can click below. It's one day only. It's October 8th. It's in this very important shadow rising portal, and it will offer an enormous assist. So if you feel called, click the link below. October 8th, it'll be noon Central Time, a 90-minute transmission. It'll be 6 p.m. London time, so you can figure out the time from the click below, 90 minutes. This offering is one day only, and we'll have 2 days of a replay. It's a Zoom transmission. So again, if you feel like you want to show up to that, then I will see you. And if you feel called to be one of the 12 who want a Q&A, you'll know. Feel the energy. And for those of you who are unable or can't do it, leave your concerns in the comments below, because I will bring those to the transmission. I will ask on the behalf of all of you that you will be helped and supported in a way that you actually experience. So just please leave those comments, because I will take them. I will bring those concerns. And if you want to be present for the transmission, you can be by clicking the link below and signing up. So we are purging the shadow and moving to the light. It's a big deal. Sweep your house, open the cupboards and doors, throw things away, sing and clear. Witness with love and compassion, not judgment. Don't get stuck in the muck. We have to heal what we reveal by first taking a look at it with a beautiful and neutral heart. So that's my transmission for today. Thanks for tuning in. I send you all my love, and I'll see you hopefully on October 8th or next week. All my love. Bye, everyone.